This is a point that Neil Dutta made, and he's going to be on later in the show. He said, the Fed basically has hiked a lot. Why are they surprised by duration risk? And why is it being treated as a bug rather than a feature of the hiking program? From your vantage point, do you think that perhaps there has been a bit of complacency about the resilience of an economy that so far hasn't broken, but now is starting to show some more acute strains?
I don't think I'd use the term complacency. What I would say is I broadly agree with Neil in the direction of travel. Look, when you raise rates, you invert the yield curve on a sustained basis. That is intended to tighten financial and credit conditions, and it is tightening financial and credit conditions. And so I hope nobody in the building thought that we could get to this point without there being a tightening in lending. Now, importantly, and let me get this on the table, what the Fed did Sunday night was exactly the right move. It's essentially expanding the discount window authority to lend against good collateral, which has been in place since 1913. And that's an entirely appropriate thing for the Fed to do, to give institutions liquidity against their security portfolio. So I think that was right. But yes, I'm broadly in that camp that when you raise rates and you invert the curve, you're going to make lending more expensive, and intermediaries are going to bear some of that burden. Absolutely.
How much more likely is a hard landing, in your view, a recession that does inflict some more pain today than, say, a week ago?
It's certainly more likely. I've been in the camp consistently, I think, since doing your show last fall, that we more likely than not, we will see a recession with a rise in unemployment and some negative prints on GDP. Again, when you have a rate hike cycle of this magnitude and how quickly, that is going to be the outcome. But yeah, have the odds of a hard landing gone up? They certainly have. I don't think that's my baseline for a hard landing, but sure, the odds have to have gone up somewhat.